Hi everyone, my name is Carlies from Creatives Leben. I love to knit and this is my channel, and today I would like to do something that is not previously my idea. I don't want to take this, and I don't want to credit myself only. I'm sure you've seen it before. It's hot or not. I've got the idea of We Are Wool People, and I just love how she does it. She's Australian, she's a great knitter, so you have to check her channel if you don't know her yet. I will link it under my video, and the way it works is I will take the top 10, 20, depending on how I feel, in Ravelry, the things that are being knitted right now, and I might know some of them, I might not know all the patterns, so I will maybe discover some of them with you and I will let you know what I think of it. I didn't sort anything, so maybe there will be some crochet in there, maybe there will be... I don't know what to expect. So if this is your thing, then stay on and let's do this together. So let's start with what I'm wearing. This is the Alpine Bloom t-shirt from Kathleen Hunter, and I used this and knitted this in cotton, Rico Design cotton, and here I love the color changes that this gives, so I can really recommend this. This was really fun to knit. I'm not sure I like it so much wearing it because it's a bit stiff because of the cotton. It's not very, it's kind of not a Pima cotton. It's a, I don't know if it's mercerized. Maybe it is. I would need to check. But it's a little bit stiff, and therefore I don't like the way it sits on my body, and maybe it's also a little bit too wide. I should probably have gone for one size smaller just to make it fit. I would have preferred that to be fitting better. Yeah, this is what I'm wearing. So I have my iPad here with me, and I will have to take it on my lap and maybe, you know, use it to see and look at the details of the pattern, and that will help me decide whether this is hot or not. So let's take the top. Let's start with top 10, and if we feel like more, we'll do more. So the first one is the Sabai top from Susanne Müller. It's a very classical top without sleeves, ideal for the summer in the northern hemisphere. That's what we have right now, so that's what most people are knitting, so I get it. I think it's a nice pattern, but would I knit it? I don't think so. I just knitted the camisole 17, I think it's called. Well, I've knitted something similar a short time ago, and I don't need this type of camisole top again. I think that's basically what I'm telling you. So it's in between. It's fine. Nothing exciting. Is a stapler, I think. But would I knit it? No, because I have already something like that. So for me, it's a no. Maybe a little bit hot, but you know, nothing special, to be honest. So, oh, it has just changed. So now we have socks. So I don't like socks. I think they are not really interesting. I'm a project knitter, but I just love pullovers, jumpers, cardigans. Love cardigans. I love to wear cardigans. Maybe I need to do a few socks. I think in my whole life I might have knitted like 2 pair of socks or something. So let me look at those. Oh, this is very cute. So it's a little cat with it's like a library, so it's called Ye Old Book Soapy Socks. So I think it's a very sweet sock, actually. Maybe that's something I could knit for myself. So what I like to do is, if I'm not sure, is to look at what other projects people have been doing, because I think I would do this multicolored, because I think if I do socks, I want something fancy. I don't know, maybe I just have no clue. So I'm probably not the best person to ask whether to knit a sock. So I think they are nice. I think that they could inspire me to knit. My daughter loves socks. She collects socks, basically. Not hand knitted socks. She just buys them and she has them in all colors and with different patterns. So this could be something I could knit for her, and maybe, I don't know, maybe because I love the cat and I'm tempted to do the cat in a different color, but because this is a color work, I can't do that. So I would have to think this through. I think it's very nice, it's fun. So, I need a maybe. I'm not good at this. I'm just realizing I'm just too nice. I want to say yes, maybe to all of them. Yeah, but I love cats. I have a cat. I have a black cat. So this I think is hot. So number 2 is the Sabai top, as I already said. I've seen it everywhere on Instagram, YouTube. Everyone knits it, as I said. Not for me. I just think it's too boring right now. It's not what I want to knit. And I've already knitted something similar. So the next one is, I think, crochet. It looks very much like crochet. Is it crochet? Yes, it's crochet. It's a faux fleur blanket. And, oh, the colors are amazing. Oh, and the details are amazing. Oh, that is beautiful. It's interesting because when I saw this from afar, I don't think the first picture gives it credit, because it's like a far away picture and then you go through all the details and you see how intricate it is. So it's really lovely and it's very colorful, which I really like. And I'm not a very good crocheter. I'm just not sure I would be able to crochet this, but this is really beautiful. So especially, I really love the picture on the sofa. And the colors are very muted, which is nice, means it fits with a lot of things in your... Oh, this is beautiful. So I wonder how the projects are, if they look like interesting, and do people, you know, embrace it. I think that must be very new, because you don't see very much. So many projects are there. There are only 29 projects. So maybe she had a knit along, so a crochet along or something. Yeah, it's very new. It must be, let me see. Yeah, it was just published, so that's why. But it's really beautiful. I don't like the blue one, the blue, grey, whatever colors there are. I don't think the colors fit very well. I really love the green, pinkish one, and the details are amazing. Oh, I think the only issue is I'm not sure I could crochet this. It looks too complex. I mean, I have some crochet skills. But this is beautiful. Would I knit it? So, I'm not someone who has projects that would last like 5 years. I don't have the patience for it. I want something to be finished in 1 month, ideally. And this is not a project that looks like you can do it in 1 month. Yeah. No, I wouldn't. And it's not because it's not beautiful. The next one, so this is a knot. Cold. The next one is Ranunculus. It's always there, right? It's either at the top or somewhere at the top. Everyone knits the Ranunculus. So first things, I have 2 Ranunculus. I love knitting them. But as I said, I'm a project knitter and not a process knitter. So for me, it's not so much about the process, which I really enjoyed. It's more about the wearability of it. And yeah, no, I have 2 of them. One, I think I didn't choose the right yarn to knit it, so it's a beautiful jumper. I really love it. It's all blue and fluffy, but it's not the ideal pattern for the yarn, but I discovered that too late. And the other one is probably my first knitted piece, based on a Ravelry, and I think I spoke about it. I was wearing it in my last podcast. I don't think I will knit another one again, because it's just, I had to do too much adaptations. It didn't fit me properly, and meanwhile, yeah, I've done it twice. Was fun. I've done it. I can say I'm part of the Ranunculus crew, so it's a knot for me. Not because it's not good. Again, for me, my hot or not is, would I make it? And I just need to be honest. So far we have only one, the old bookshop socks that I like. The others I wouldn't knit or create. Then, oh, what is this? The floral tapestry hat. Again, by the Loopy Knitter. Again, a beautiful hat. So what I don't understand, but maybe she's not from, I don't know where she comes from. Well, based on the Nick Picks Wool of the Andes, so the yarn she is using, I assume she is in the northern hemisphere. It doesn't look like she is in Australia, so why would you knit something that is warm, small, and why would you publish it? When was it published? In June. It was published in June, so it's freshly published. That's why probably she got lots of people excited. Maybe she has all her test knitters that have uploaded this. That's why there are lots of projects that have been created in a short amount of time. I think this is going to disappear for now. I don't like the peak. So for me, no, this is a big no. Very beautiful, don't get me wrong. I don't like the peaked hat. I don't think it's very appealing. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do it. It's not the season. Don't like the form. Even if they are beautiful colors. Let me look at the there is only one project. How can it be that it's on the top? That is weird. I don't know how Ravelry does that. It's sorted but hot right now because people look at it, because she just posted something on Instagram. Who knows? Okay, number 6 is a cardigan. So I said earlier, I love cardigans. I haven't knitted that many lately, and I think I should knit one again very soon. I think I'm just very picky with regards of what I'm expecting. I don't want just a, very boring cardigan. I want something exciting, but I'm not too much of a romantic girl, so it's not about having ruches and lace and stuff like that. So I'm still looking for the perfect cardigan, I guess. So this is the mode cardigan. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, it's very structured. Okay, how does she... the back... Okay, I'm not going to read everything to you. You can read much better than I do. And I don't think that's the purpose of this video. So, she's a Danish artist, obviously. Cheryl Mokhtari, oh I know Cheryl Mokhtari, yes, was published in June. She has already 11 projects. So I'm seeing different. I think what I feel it looks very much like a winter knit or fall knit maybe. Well, there's one that looks like it's, drop bell, so it's in cotton, so that looks like more like a summer knit. I don't like the band that she has here around, it looks, I don't know exactly what knits these are. It looks like, no, am I so difficult? I should have a few that I like, right? So this one definitely is a no for different reasons. I think that I love the structures, but one is too much compared to the rest is more subdued, and then you have this big band here, and I don't like it. I don't like the colors either. So yeah, no, it's not going to be for me. Is there one that I might be interested in? Yeah, I think I need to do a few more, and maybe that will help. So because I don't know why I have such a bad rating, because so we have the Step-by-Step Sweater by Florence Miller. This is an older one. Yes, I've seen this before. I think it's quite a good one if you want to use your stash. If I understand this properly, you just knit whatever you find, and it gives like bands, and it looks very basic. The suggested yarn is Drops Nepal, and I think that, and it's a free, and that's a free pattern, so that's a big plus, I guess, for it. I'm always inclined to use free patterns because I think it's just great that we have the opportunity to knit from free patterns. Also because I feel that many patterns you have to pay, but they're not that extraordinary. You know, you can do them yourself or try to find out, you know, if you have some experience, you know what you need to do. So this I really much appreciate. I wouldn't knit it now, just to be very clear. I like the striped one. Let me look at a few projects. So she has already 19,000, which is always great. Oh, and people just do whatever they want with it. It's just being transformed. That's really fun. So I think it's a very traditional pattern. People just do whatever they want with it. So would I use it? Yes, probably. I would. It's a raglan. Oh, it's a nice raglan actually. So maybe that's one I would use. And but I would only knit this in fall. It's for me, it's just a warm pullover that I don't want to do right now. Yeah. So because I feel I'm not saying enough plus hot. Let's say it's hot. It's hot for fall. My God. So we have a shawl. When I was younger, which is a long time ago, I used to do many shawls. I love shawls. I think my friend and I, we would knit shawls, and it was very easy. You know, we didn't have patterns. We didn't need patterns. We would just knit away. And what I'm seeing here just resembles what I was knitting as a young person. And I don't think this is something that I would buy. I don't think it's something I would knit because of the season. I don't like the colors. Oh my God, how many projects do we have? We don't have that many projects. We just have 2. I guess, let me look at the details. Yeah, it's a June pattern. I don't think it's the right season for it. So I'm not going. I don't like what we see. So it's from Buffalo Sponks has like different colors going from pink. It's like a rainbow from pink going through yellow, greenish, blue. I wouldn't do that. I don't like it. It looks like it's brioche. Is it brioche? I don't think it's brioche because it says perfect pattern for beginners. Even more interesting. Okay, I don't know. Gauge is not, gauge is not important. That's always nice. I would not knit this. So let's simplify it. I need to stand to, you know, this is more about fun. I'm not strict about it. It's just having a discussion about different patterns, because I feel very often in the knitting world it's all, oh, it's all great and all beautiful, and no, there are some patterns that you're not inclined to do, and let's be open about it. So let's look at the next one, which is the Tolsta Tea from Rebecca Clow, and I really like this one. I have looked at it from afar. Yes, you could argue it's a simple t-shirt, a raglan tee, but I like how she has created different options, one with see-through and one with stripes and a plain one and a colorful one with little flowers. Probably she's just stitched on top of it. Amazing. I like that. I like when the pattern is inspiring you to do even more and to be more creative. So I love that one. When did she start? May 2023. So it's an older one. That's why we have 7,037 patterns. Oh, there are beautiful ones. And so there is one that I really like, which has lots of structured. So you can really use this as a canvas for your own patterns. I really love that. I think I'm going to put this in my favorites. Not in my queue, not yet. It's not that hot yet, but I definitely, let me just put this at to be favorite, not forget. And yeah, that's why I'm doing this, right? To find out what I like and what could be interesting. And that's one way to find new patterns that you haven't heard about. So the Moonwake tank from Pink For Me is the next one. And it's a striped strap top. I don't like the fit. I think it's too deep here. The armhole is too deep. No, and she mixes different one. Oh no, it's different. No, it's not mixing. Let me just have a warm look. So what is great, it's fitting for the weather that I have here in Berlin. So oh, and it's a free tank top. So that might make me change my opinion, to be honest, because I have been looking for a tank tee and I could design one myself, but it's always good when it's your first one, when you have something to guide you. So I know what I don't like about this tank top, so maybe I would change it, and I don't have any tank top. So let me look at the other projects that, oh, there is no project for pictures, which is a pity. So yeah, have a look at it. I think you should have a look at it, definitely, because it's interesting. It's you know, it's a free pattern, so have a look. If you don't like something, I don't think I would do stripes. Because I'm planning to do a tank top with stripes. That's a different story. So this one I would just keep, and maybe I would do a plain one to have something, you know, for your staple, for your capsule wardrobe. So that's something that I would do. Yes, definitely. So then let's continue. So this is number 10, but I saw something that I really like and I want to put on my favorites, even maybe on my queue. So I think I will show you, and then let's do another 5. Do I want to do another 20? Oh yes, there is a very sweet one. So let's continue. Maybe I'm a little bit faster for the next one, and let's continue. So the next one is called a vest, but for me it's also a tank tee. Sleeveless top. So it's called Yarn Keeper Vest. It's from Wool and Pine. It looks like it's a stash buster, so great if you want to get rid of stuff. How much is it? It's quite expensive. It's $10.41. So maybe if you like the idea of just having stripes, different colors, just take the previous pattern and use this. So this one is not hot for me. Definitely, you know, it's nothing fancy. As I said, take the previous pattern and just reconstruct it. Maybe I'm overseeing something. Yeah, it's size inclusive, which I really like, especially when you see it on the first page. It's not like, you know, you find a plus size much later. Then, oh, it's interesting how they're changing while I speak, so I really have to make sure I don't lose any information, because otherwise I'm not going to find them anymore. The next one is the one that I wanted to talk about, is the Danube jacket from Hunglish Knitter. So not English, it's Hungarian, I guess. I don't know. I've never heard about this knitter, this designer. So this is totally my vibe. I really like cardigans. I really like this. She calls this a jacket. So for summer, probably it's a jacket. And I don't know the yarn, loops, threads and flex. I think you could take a looped yarn in cotton, which I think would be beautiful. I would do that. And what I like is the color that she has. It's kind of a polo color, and I really like polos. I have done now 2 polos. One is long sleeve, one is short sleeves, and I really like that. I think it's very relaxed, it's very sportive, which I like. So this is definitely something I could see, and I love the colors. She has like this butter yellow that everyone wears, and the pink. I really like this one, and it's free. Oh, this I'm going to put on my add to queue. I really love this one. And I have an idea for save change. I have an idea for the yarn that I'm going to use, so I think you will see this in one of my next videos, podcasts. Okay, so this was the Danube jacket. So we have socks. We have 2 pairs of socks. I think next time I will just do top garments, pullover and such. I don't like socks. And I don't think... So one is called Dragon Princess, so I'm not even opening it because I don't think it's very interesting. Yeah, there's a pink. Sweet. So this one is Dragon Princess from Sharon S. For me, this is a no. The Strong Heel Socks is the same. Let me just open it up. But based from afar, no, it's just plain socks. Yeah, Strong Heel is probably a special way of doing the heel. I don't care. So for me, this is a no. So let's go and have a look at 2. Yeah, there is a few more that I'm interested in. So the Snap Pea top. This is like a tank top, but it's slightly different to the others. So I would spend money on it because it's different. But do I like it? She is knitting this with linen, which is always great. The armhole looks much better than the previous one that I mentioned, which was too wide for me. This one is decent. You don't see anything that you don't want to show. So I really like that. Rib stitch. A cartridge rib stitch. You know what? I'm going to do something similar anyway. But in much smaller gauge. I think this one is 20 something, 20 times, I saw this earlier, where is it? 20 stitch times 27 for the rows. I have something nicer that I'm going to do in this pattern, so knitting pattern, so for me it's a no. Sorry, it's sweet, but it doesn't cut it entirely for me yet. There is something missing about it. And now there is something coming which I think is amazing. It's called the Arborea from Nim Tisdale. And this is a knitted shawl. It looks like it's crocheted, to be honest. This is so beautiful. So beautiful. And you remember when we were talking about the previous shawl, I was telling you, yeah, it's not the season and it's a plain shawl, you know, I could do this without pattern, blah, blah, blah. I think this is beautiful. I'm going to say it's hot, but I'm going to be very honest, I don't think, so I'm not putting it in my favorites, I'm not putting it in my queue, because I don't think I will knit it, because I think it's just too much work. So what, oh, needle size, let me just warn you. So it's US 1 and 2.25 millimeters. I think the smallest needles I've knitted so far is 2.5. And it wasn't a shawl, and this shawl is huge. It's not like a shawlette, you know, it's really a shawl. But if, I mean, honestly, if you want to knit it for me, I'm happy to take it. It's amazing. It's beautiful. Very beautiful. I think it's fitting for the season. This is something you can wear. What kind? Don't know if I know the yarn. Miss Babs Yearning. I don't know this yarn, so I cannot tell you. Oh, and they have different colors. One is in pink, white. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Very beautiful. Definitely a very, very hot one. But I understand that it's number, I don't know, we're shortly before 20, right? So let me just count. 2, 8, 12, it's 16. So we have 4 more to go. So the next one is the Sophie scarf. I don't need to open it up. I know the Sophie scarf. Would I knit it? You know, I'm like Aisha from We Are Wool People. I think when she did Hot or Not, she said, oh, I'm controversial here. It's a no. And to be honest, I got it. I said no either. Also. And then she went to Copenhagen and she said, oh, you know what? I'm going to knit some. I didn't go to Copenhagen, but I don't know what it is, right? You see things and then you continue seeing them and then you feel like, oh, that isn't as bad as it looks. So I definitely will not buy the pattern. I just think that it's too simplistic for us to pay for it. I'm sorry, maybe that's controversial. I did a little cholette using the pressed flower motif, similar to the Sophie scarf. So it shows you I have already started knitting the Sophie scarf. So I'm not going to buy it, but I think I will continue doing Sophie scarves, similar cholettes. Yeah, I will, because I think especially, I don't think it's a summer knit. I think I will start knitting them in summer for fall. It's ideal for the autumn season, you know, you just put it around your neck and it's not too warm. It's like not like a big shawl or something. So this I will. Is it hot? It has become hot. Yeah. Shall I really support it? Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. Because I was really hard on lots of them. So the next one is incredible. I probably won't need it because I don't have anyone who's going to wear it, but this is so cute. So cute. It's the Lucky Duck hat. And so the baby is amazing. It's so sweet. It's so sweet. It's, you know, it's just the way it looks at you, and the little hat is just too much. There are little birdie heads at the top of it, at the little hat. So cute. I guess you could also knit it for an adult, but you need an adult who is really daring and doesn't, you know, who doesn't mind being looked at. I might do one just, you know, for the fun or for Halloween or something. So I need to think about this one, but I think this is really hot. It's so cute. And I think even if you don't, you know, if you're not going to wear it that much, it's a fast knit. It's not going to take you a long time. So, does she have it for adults? Let me check. I'm sure there are some adults already writing to her. Please, can we have an adult size? Newborn, toddler. Yeah, but I don't think it's that difficult. I mean, you need to check how she does the bird and maybe adapt the size a little bit to make it a bit bigger. But that's definitely something I will have a look at. So I'm going to put it in my favorites, which means it's very hot for me. I need to find a baby now or a toddler that I can gift it to. So that's the only issue. My daughter is not there yet and she's older. Well, beyond the toddler age, obviously. So maybe she would wear that. I have to check. I will keep you updated on this one. So the next one is again, I mean, based on the season, obviously. Summer Spikes. It's called Summer Spikes. It's from Ruta Zab. It is, what is it? It's Hobby Olivin, so that could be a very cheap yarn and knits, which is always great. And yeah, it's just a basic tee with some lace pattern at the bottom. Yeah, it's nice. Let me see if she has a picture of people wearing it. No. Oh yes, there is somebody. Let me see. It looks nice. So I think it's nice. I really need to revisit my own criteria. So when is something hot and when is it? At the beginning I said, you know, it's not hot when I'm not going to knit it. I'm not going to knit it because I'm not a big lace girl. Maybe there are some lace patterns that I like, but I'm not a big lace girl, and it needs to be interesting enough for me to make something, so I don't think I will knit it, but actually I think it's a nice pattern. So when it's very cheap. So it's €3.57, which I think is amazing. So it's definitely worth buying, I think. So the second petite knit pattern is coming your way. It's the Olga sweater, and I'm not going to knit it. There are two reasons for that. So I love stripes. I think stripes are amazing. I think that petite knit has good patterns. I mean, that's why, you know, everyone buys her stuff. It's very classic. I often find that I could have knitted something without using her pattern because it's so basic sometimes, and maybe I'm overseeing something here. And also the main reason I think for me not wanting to knit it, it's because I have knitted the Frankie sweater, which is also a striped sweater, and I don't need to. That's as simple as that. So, but you know what I could do? I could see, so my husband saw my my jumper, and he said he wanted to have something similar. I think this would fit him better because it doesn't have this rolled up hem collar here. You know, it has a proper double knitted collar. So I think the Olga sweater would be a better knit for my husband. Is it like both men and women? I don't think she says. I would have to get my husband to agree to have Peer Gynt because I think it's going to be too rough for him. Peer Gynt is really great because it has a lot of structure, but I think if you are not very used to different yarns, maybe you don't see the value of that. And for him, I'm not sure he's going to appreciate that. So I would have to look with him what yarn we take. I'm going to say it's because, yeah, not for me, but for my husband, it's a nice one. So I wouldn't knit it. I'm going to put it to my favorites. I need to look at size for my husband. I'm sure it's easy to transfer. If you have experience, by the way, on what to do differently for men wear compared to women wear, let me know. Yeah. So these are the 20 top 10 of Ravelry as I was filming, because it's going to change very soon. So let me repeat the hot ones. So I said the year-old bookshoppy socks, yes, because I love the little cats. I love how playful it is. The Sabai top, not because I have already knitted it, but it is a very beautiful pattern. The Fay Fleur blanket, I did say yes, right? I would never knit it. I would never crochet it because I'm not skilled enough. It's beautiful, but it's not for me, right? So did I say hot? I will have to look at what I said. Ranunculus, I said definitely not. The floral tapestry hat from the Looping Knitter, I said no. The mauve cardigan I don't like as well. I'm difficult, right? Maybe that's, I have to review my criterias. Knit Through All Things by Buffalo Spunks, I said no. The step-by-step sweater, I said yes because it's free, I think, but not really, you know, exciting. Then the Tosta tea, I said yes, I put it on my favorites, so that's great. The Moonwake tank, I said yes because it's free, because I think it's a great form to use for other, and maybe I would adapt here the armholes. I think that's something I said. The Danube jacket, I even put in my queue, so it's definitely hot. The Yarn Keeper vest, I said no, I wouldn't spend money on it. The Bose socks, Dragon Princess and Strong Heel socks, I said no, not hot. And the Snap Pea top, I said no as well. And the Arborea shawl, I said yes, even if I wouldn't be knitting it. Sophie scarf, yes. The Lucky Dog hat is so sweet. It's in my favorite, so it's really top, top, top. Summer spikes, no, I don't like the lace. And the Olga sweater, I said yes for my husband, but no for me because I have already something very similar in my stash, not in my stash, in my wardrobe. So I don't know if you like this type of video. I love them. You know, don't take it personal if you have a different taste than mine. It's just about the fun, because that's what we want to discuss, right? So comment and tell me where you disagree, and tell me where you agree, and tell me where you were surprised, or which pattern you have already knitted and which makes you say, well, Carly, you should stop. So if you have a pattern you want me to try, please let me know. And see you very soon. Bye bye.